Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with an unboxing and it's my second My Chronicle Book Box, and again it is the crime and mystery box. I'm so excited to get into this. It's a slightly different box from last month, it's slightly bigger and I'm intrigued to find out why. So without much further ado, let's get into the book box. So opening it up, it's got an amazing sort of like salmon pink tissue paper, and then obviously the sticker holding it all together. So let's just dive into that. So we've got the spoiler card and yeah, okay, so the spoiler card and a sort of interview with the author. I'll get to those after I've showed you everything else inside. So there looks like some sort of piece of clothing. That's exciting. Okay, there's paper worms everywhere as well. I don't want to scatter those on the floor. Okay, so it's like a snood, I want to say. It has a label on it that says My Chronicle Book Box, but it's either a boob tube, a miniskirt, or a snood, and I think there's a chance that it's a snood. But whatever it is, it's gorgeous. It's like fleece lined and it's really soft and warm and cozy, and a lovely sort of Christmas design. How cute is that? Wow. Okay, so let's see what other goodies there are. Oh my word! Oh my word! This is the cutest thing. Okay, so it's a little elf Christmas decoration that's going straight on my Christmas tree. How cute is that? It's got little wooden feet and a nose poking out of the hat and a beard. I love it. That is the cutest thing. That's going straight on my Christmas tree. I absolutely adore that. So let's see what's next. Okay, so Nordic Christmas washi tape. Okay, I've heard of washi tape. I've never actually owned any. So let's have a wee look at this. Okay, so it's got like a Christmassy design on it. I don't know how well that's picking up, but that's really cute. I have no idea what I will use this for. But yeah, first time for everything. Washi tape, there we go. So next we have a bookmark with, oh I love that, just one more chapter, and then on the back it's a darker colour, just one more chapter. I absolutely adore that. I think that is fabulous. Okay, and then we have, oh there's another parcel here. Okay, so I thought this was going to be the book, but it's not. It's something else. It feels like another book. Okay. Okay, this is bookmarks are for quitters, and I think that this is a book journal, so you can keep. Well, it's just a notepad. I absolutely love it. I will be using that as a book journal, hopefully in 2021. But who knows? I might use it just as a notebook. This is absolutely glorious, and I love it. So, nice bit of tissue paper. Dive back in again, and then we have the main event, which is obviously the book. I'm going to pop the box down on the floor along with that paper worm, and these are always so beautifully wrapped with the string and the paper. I wish I could wrap gifts or parcels as well as these have been wrapped, because it's just so pretty. And usually I don't want to rip these, but yeah, let's just dive in. So the book this month is The Nesting by C.J. Cooke. I haven't heard a lot about this. I did spoil myself for this. I knew that this was the book in the box. It was like something out of a fairy tale. The grieving widower, two motherless daughters, a beautiful house in the Norwegian woods, but there is a darkness creeping in from the outside. That sounds awesome. Deep in a remote Norwegian forest, Lexi has found a new home with architect Tom and his 2 young daughters. With snow underfoot and the sound of the nearby fjord in her ears, it's as if Lexi has stepped into a fairy tale. But this family has a history, and this place has a past. Something was destroyed to build their beautiful new home, and those ancient whispering woods have a long memory. Lexi begins to hear things, see things that don't make sense. She used to think this place was heavenly. But in the dark, dark woods, a menacing presence lurks. With darkness creeping in from the outside, Lexi knows she needs to protect the children in her care. But protect them from what? That sounds absolutely incredible. And the front cover is beautiful. It's kind of like a dark navy blue, and then this gorgeous sort of bluey silver grey foiling. It's just gorgeous. And this will hopefully be, yes, it's a signed edition, signed by the author. I look so forward to getting to this because this sounds absolutely incredible. So let's have a look at the spoiler cards. Okay, so December Crime Book Box, a festive welcome to the December monthly My Chronicle Book Box. There are spoilers ahead, so it is up to you if you read this before you unpack. I am excited to be presenting you with a signed first edition of The Nesting by Carolyn Jess Cooke. This is a gothic crime mystery novel. I am so there for that. Set in the cold of Norway, and Carolyn has written us a lovely letter sharing 5 things she would like her readers to know about her and her book. Award-winning poet and novelist Carolyn evokes Norwegian fjords and folktales in this chilling novel that you will want to read with the lights on. We have gotten festive this month, as well as inspired by the novel's setting, beautiful atmospheric Norway, when wrapping your book and handpicking the goodies. We have included the cutest knitted Nordic gnome. Okay, so that's this gorgeous little fella. He's just so gorgeous. I think he might be drunk because he's kind of sitting really strange. So, knitted Nordic gnome for your Christmas tree. Okay, in Scandinavian folklore, gnomes are believed to bring good luck and protect the home. The traditionally patterned Nordic Christmas washi tape, so that's this gorgeous fella here, may come in handy for Christmas wrapping. The high quality tape can be used all year round for things like scrapbooking and planning, so you may want to keep it for yourself. And wrap up warm this winter in the Norwegian inspired patterned snood hand warmer we have included to keep the cold out. I hope you enjoy this reading box, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and seeing your photos. Be sure to tag us, hashtag My Chronicle Book Box, at My Chronicle BB, that's on Twitter, at My Chronicle Book Box, Instagram and Facebook, so I can find them. Take care and happy reading, Louise. Well, thank you, Louise. That's amazing. An amazing box this month. So the 5 things that the author wants us to know about the book. So if you don't want spoilers, end the video here. Here's 5 things I'd like you to know. 1. I had never been to Norway when I began writing The Nesting. I had a strong idea of the kind of environment I wanted my characters to be in. A gorgeous but hostile kind of place. And I've always been intrigued by Scandinavian countries, researched Norway as much as I could, and then was lucky enough to get an Arts Council grant to go there. I ended up carrying out 4 research trips, one of which involved a boat that took me from Bergen to the Russian border and back again. It was a transformative trip. Although I had some specific things I wanted to research, such as the logistics around building a summer home in the Norwegian wilds, I found that the richest research came from chance encounters. 2. I have no writing routine, or at least nothing that I can plan on a monthly basis. I work full-time as an academic and have 4 children aged 8, 10, 12 and 14. And my days are very full. But I've been writing since I was 7 years old. It's my way of processing life, and I'd find it impossible not to write. So although I don't write every day, I'm always writing in my head. These days I try to book time away when I need to reach a deadline. A few days in an Airbnb without work or children can be very productive. 3. The Nesting is framed as a work of gothic psychological crime fiction. So there for it. But it was the relationships that I was most invested in. The 2 children in the book, Gaia and Cooke, have lost their mother, and I was fully invested in exploring how this loss would impact them. Lexi has her own backstory of loss and trauma, and I wanted to see how her relationship with the children would affect her. I didn't plan her backstory or the unfolding of her relationships with her charges. Suffice it so say. Okay, is that a typo? I was in tears many times while writing these parts. 4. I wrote The Nesting in about 6 months. Novels are like children. They have their own personalities and needs and require very different approaches. I was lucky with this book. It seemed to spring to life from the first word I typed into my laptop, but I also attribute the research trips with both the speed and my enjoyment of the process. I had expected to write something much more serious and dark, but Lexi's voice was very witty and quirky. I loved writing her. Number 5. The Nesting deals with motherhood, as most of my books do. One of the many things that struck me when I had my first child was how little of the experience was captured by literature. I hadn't read anything that spoke to the complexity of motherhood, with all its physical, emotional and logistical impacts. It's clear in the story that Aurelia loves her children, but the Gothic framework gave me a delightfully expansive canvas on which to paint those scenes of very new motherhood, a Gothic time if ever there was one. I literally cannot wait to get to this book. This book, I think, is going to be amazing. And I can't wait. It sounds great. And this box this month has been just superb. I mean, a snood or a hand warmer. It's so cozy. I love it. And that little drunken gnome. I'm fairly certain he's not meant to stand like that, but that's me holding his feet straight, and he's sort of like collapsed. But he's going straight on my Christmas tree. He's gorgeous. And the washi tape, which I have no idea what I will use that for, but there we go. This beautiful bookmark, and of course my book journal, which I'm excited to use as well. So that was my second book unboxing of My Chronicle Book Box, and yeah, just as exciting as the first, probably more so, because there was all these little cute Christmas things, and who doesn't love Christmas things, especially after the year we've all had. But anyway, that's me. I will allow you to get on with your day now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.